The President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Governor of Rivers State, Your Excellency, the Honorable the most high-powered delegation from Rivers State, the treasure base of the nation, by the Executive Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Governor Siminalayi Fubara, comprises of prominent women and youth groups in Rivers State. Before the
camera will be blocking some people, so I will just call them as they appear in the document given to me. Your Excellency, this visit is led by His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, Sir Siminalayi Fubara. He is the one leading this delegation. Your Excellency, next to him is the Deputy Governor, Professor Ngozi Odo. Your Excellency, next to her is the Right Honorable Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Martin Amaechi. Your Excellency is the Chairman of Rivers State Traditional Rulers Council, or her Sergeant, I would say, the Newell MO. Next is the distinguished Senator Oluwado Yesu. Next to him, Your Excellency, is Senator Laka Wogu. Next to him is Senator John Asota Mbata. Next to him is Senator Dawari Pepu. And then next is the party chairman of the People's Democratic Party, Ambassador Desmond Akawu. Next is the acting chairman of the All Progressive. I don't know, sir, that's what I was saying. You've got the camera. Ambassador Maureen Tamuno, just of Jamaica. Is she, I think she's there. Okay.
And Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, the Honorable Ministers that are here, FCT and Petroleum Resources, Special Advisors, Rivers State Delegation, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, we bring you warm compliments of the good people of Rivers State and convey our sincere congratulations to you, our dear President, and the Vice President for your victory in the 2023 presidential election, which has recently been upheld by the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. We will continue to pray to God to grant you wisdom, health, and strength to enable you discharge the duties of your high office. This delegation is fully representative of the people of Rivers State, and it cuts across political party lines and comprises of representatives of the government and people of Rivers State, including traditional rulers, religious leaders, political leaders from various political parties in Rivers State, including the People's Democratic Party, the All Progressive Congress, etc. Elders, leaders, women, and youth of Rivers State. It must be recalled that in Rivers State, we voted for Your Excellency because we believed in equity, fairness, and justice. This decision of our people is indeed uncommon, as it is the first time since 1999 that our people opt to vote for any other political party apart from the People's Democratic Party. We must particularly thank Your Excellencies, Mr. President, and Mr. Vice President for the love shown to the people of Rivers State, as amply exemplified by the appointment of our worthy sons into important positions in the federal government. Worthy of mentions are the following: Mr. Ejuru Ngalale as Mr. President's spokesman and special advisor, media and publicity. Honorable Frank A. as South-South representative on the board of Northeast Development Commission. Honorable Boma Iyaye as Executive Director, Finance and Administration, Niger Delta Development Commission, and Chief Tony Okocha as River State Representative on the Niger Delta Development Commission Board. Particular and special mention must be made of the appointment of our son and leader, the immediate past governor of River State, Barrister Wike, CON, GSSRS, Life Venture, as the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nigeria. This appointment is very significant because of the courage displayed in breaking the jinx to appoint a Southerner from River State into this office. It is said that one good turn deserves another. Be assured, Your Excellency, sir, that Rivers State people will always appreciate and reciprocate your kind and courageous gesture at the appropriate time. We also want to thank you for your spirited effort at turning around the economy of this country, and in particular, River State. Your recent effort that yield foreign direct investment to the tune of over $14 billion is highly commendable, particularly your approval for the new investment by Indorama Petrochemical Nigeria Limited in River State. Our people cannot thank you enough for this gesture, and as a show of support for your effort, we have allocated 2,092,790.30 square meter, approximately 209.28 hectares of land to Indorama Petrochemical Limited for requisite expansion. This week, Nigeria woke up to the cheering news of another dividend of your leadership, acumen, and diplomatic effort, which has resulted in the lifting of visa ban on Nigerian travel by the United Arab Emirates. You have, by this singular act, raised the status and image of Nigeria in the Committee of Nations. We thank you, Your Excellency. We, the people of River State, and indeed the people of Nigeria, are also delighted about Mr. President's resolve to ensure that the Port Harcourt refinery is back in production by December 2023. These are not only laudable, but are indeed bold, audacious, pragmatic, and strategic effort aimed at revamping the Nigerian economy. However, we humbly urge Mr. President to note that access to the refinery on the East-West Road is in most deplorable state, and we appeal to Mr. President to approve the reconstruction thereof so as to facilitate the transportation of petroleum products from the refinery. On our part, the state government has, in demonstration of our love and support for your kind effort, commenced the construction of Moji Aleto Alesa Refinery Road, which also leads to the refinery, to provide a temporary alternative route for commuters to the refinery and surrounding areas, while you embark on the construction of that section of East-West Road. As a people, we have always believed in you, knowing your antecedents as a transformational leader. We know that Nigerians are expecting so much from you within the shortest possible time, but we have advised ourselves, and indeed Nigerians, to be patient with you, as we can see that your policies and programs are crucial foundation for the future, which needs time to mature and manifest. On a rather sad note, we commiserate with Mr. President, the Nigerian Police Force, and the family of the late Divisional Police Officer of Ahoda East Local Government Area, who lost his life on account of cruel and dastardly act of some criminal. Rivers State government has already taken up the matter with the seriousness it deserves. As security agency has been fully mobilized to track down and arrest the perpetrators. Rivers State government has already declared wanted leaders of the gangs, 1-2 Baba of Ahoda East Local Government Area and VIP of Ahoda West Local Government Area, with members of their criminal gangs, and placed a bounty of 100 million naira on their head, so as to ensure that they are speedily arrested. Rivers State government and our people have vowed to stop at nothing to apprehend them, to make them face the full wrath of the law. But be that as it may, we humbly plead with Your Excellency to direct the National Security Advisor, the Inspector General of Police, and the Chief of Defense Staff to establish a special task force to take charge of these troubled areas, to complement the efforts of the state government in fishing out these criminals who specialize in pipeline vandalization, crude oil theft, and other nefarious activities, which threaten national investment and adversely affect the economy of our dear, beloved country, Nigeria. Once again, Mr. President, it is worthy to reiterate the fact that the good people of Rivers State decided to pay you this solidarity and thank you visit, to sincerely commend you for your kind and bold effort at repositioning our economy and recognizing our people. We can say without equivocation that this indeed is the first time since the return of democracy in 1999 that Rivers State is truly feeling the impact of a federal government. For ourselves and on behalf of all the people of Rivers State, we pledge our continued unalloyed loyalty and support for Mr. President and Mr. Vice President, and wish you continued success as you embark on the odious task of revamping our economy and transforming our country for the good of all. Thank you and God bless you. Long live Rivers State, long live Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Following His Excellency Mr. President's remarks, there will be a group.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, who has stepped into a very big shoe. Thank you for that rich touching in the act. Glory be to God Almighty. I'm glad to be here, that I still have a job after the tribunal verdict. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of FCT, in Wike, the man for all and about whole. The Honorable Minister of Petroleum Resources, members of the Executive Council, and many advisors here present, members of the delegation. This is a very powerful delegation that is politically blind and rich in culture and sincere in our belief of one country for all of us. All members of State National Assembly, His Majesty Chairman, Rivers State Traditional Rulers Council, other royal fathers, the clergy, senior government officials, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I must first of all start with thanking you for this inspirational visit. It's a great encouragement. It's a sense of solidarity, truly solidarity, and a commitment to our democratic value and ethos. We thank God Almighty that we are able to make it. It's a big, long journey to Abuja. For all of you to pull together this esteemed leadership of community to come with homage and pledge of solidarity. It's nothing motivational than this, nothing else. All I can do is pledge to work hard and pray to God to put me on the right path, not to disappoint any of you. Yes, we've been through democratic twists and turns. I've made history with you in support of my ambition. You voted for me. I won Rivers. That is never forgotten in my heart. I cherish that wholeheartedly. Please note that. As we promote the efforts to build a better Nigeria, a better country, the kind of example you show and commitment you have given to me is encouraging to do a lot better for the country. I tell you, it is hard now, and I could feel it as you feel it. Rivers is the nerve center of our economic activities. Housing to our refinery, housing to our several oil blocks, housing to our pipeline activities for the sustenance of the economic activities of this nation. They are extremely important in the scheme of things for all of us. You have shown commitment, resiliency, and patriotism to promote unity and oneness in the country. And that's all we're all about. We are members of the same family, living in the same house, but stay in different rooms. We just need to put it together. This is the only country that is so endowed, so blessed, that is still scratching the surface to grow. Or it is. Don't just come for the visit, but be committed to our spirit of oneness. I've embraced that. We need to talk to our youths. If we are going to invest in their future to bring about success, progress, and development, they need to hear from us that there is need for mindset, changes of mindset. Yes, I listened to the governor's argument on some issues of NNDC and others. I read it. I read your reaction. And it's not lost. What is fair is fair. But biting the change is necessary for us to build understanding, tolerance. It's a give and take situation. Our children today are every day anxious to get rich. But we just have to counsel them again and again. I employ all of you to put your hand on the deck for driving this nation, protecting it, protecting our investment. It's not every time you will have a fair deal, but with tolerance, patience and perseverance, determination, prayers. Nigeria is not in position to be poor. We will swim the tide. Somewhere, in the eye of the storm, there is a quiet, restful, peaceful place. And we are going to ride the storm. We are going to arrive at that quiet, peaceful place. We are not lazy people. We are not. Very hardworking, richly endowed, but we just have to be our brother's keeper and be good neighbors to one another. The request for infrastructural development that we made is not lost in the presentation. The Honorable Minister for FCT is equally not just for FCT. He's a very strong advisor and admirer of mine. And he has hit the ground running. He's showing the stuff he's made of. So he should be encouraged and supported. But pass things through him if you are finding it difficult to get my attention. I am the captain, the chief salesman of the country right now. We have to reverse the trend. We have to make what appeared difficult very easy and achieve possibilities within a very short period of time. Our people are expecting a lot from us. How much longer is lamentation possible? I'm not the president that will give excuses. I want to work hard for our nation. A nation united by a single purpose, development, focused, determined, make wealth, prosperity a target for all. We have no reasons to be poor. We don't. And I'm assuring you that we're not going to look back, but we will continue to look forward. And I'm glad the clergies are here to anchor on their prayers for this country. We will swim the tide. We will achieve the goals and the dream of our founding fathers. I thank all of you. I'm inspired. I can promise you that at least I have a secured job. From the tribunal now. Yeah. 12 hours marathon. It's no joke. Yoruba says you don't sleep in front of the judge. But I could see the reversal of that saying. A lot of the glorious dawn is coming. Nigerian hope is renewed, and we're going to walk. Thank you very much. God bless you all. God bless Rivers State. God bless Nigeria, Federal Republic of the country. Thank you very much.
National anthem.
Your Excellencies.
Smile.
All right.
Are
Are you good? Hold on. Are you good?
I'm done.